I say welcome to a brand new vlog. Good morning, happy Thursday. I'm so excited for today. I don't know why, I don't know what's happening, but I am expectant that it's going to be a fantastic day, an amazing day, God willing. It's going to be a great day. That's what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting the Lord to come through, to show up and do it, and He's been doing it. I do have Bible study with the girls in 30 minutes. I'm excited for Bible study again. I do have to go pick up some packages, but I have to eat first. Now I feel like when I don't eat, I'm just like, oh, I'll just get like cranky and annoyed. I forgot to make the overnight oats last night. I'm just gonna cook the sausage, make some eggs. I just don't have avocado, unfortunately. That's fine though. Or I can make pancakes. Let me see how long. I'll always Google everything. How long to cook chicken sausage? Oh, I can put them in the air fryer at 400 for 10-12 minutes. Oh, that's too long. I think it might be easier to fry them, right? Or nah? But let me figure that out by myself. I don't want to bore you guys. This is my makeup for today. I am doing sort of like a pink makeup. I'm using this Valentino Beauty palette. It's called When in Paris #2. It's their flip-flop palette. The colors are a little bit mismatched. It's just like they don't really go together. That's my only issue with them. But there's a couple of colors I've been able to do like different makeup looks with, which is fine. But they could have done a better job at picking like the colors. But maybe it's just me not having the foresight to actually do the looks intended. Yeah, this is the makeup for today. And on my lips I have the YSL lip plumping glosses. This is in #2. They don't put the name on here. All right, let's cook this. And my shirt is this linen shirt. I didn't know what to wear today, honestly. I'm just been stuck into, I'm in limbo. I'm stuck into, I want to dress for fall, but at the same time it's summer outside. It's just like, what am I to do? And also I want to wear clothes that are going to like regulate my body temperature, and linen is the fabric of God, you know. What can I do? All right, I don't want to fry things. I did buy this thing. This is from IKEA to refrain the oil from like splattering all over. I'll do that. Let me go ahead and cook this quickly. I'm not gonna show you guys because I don't have much time. It's already 12:21, barely 20 minutes to go. It's gonna be something quickly. Easy peasy. We are back. Bible study done. Actually, it was a long one because, you know, we're on a break, so we haven't done it in quite a while. Just went downstairs to pick up a couple of packaging. This is from Drunk Elephant. This is opening night. Super duper cute. I love their packaging. Like, it just makes me so happy as someone who's just not like a big fan of like bright colors and such. For some reason, like Drunk Elephant packaging just makes me so happy. It's so fun and like so girly, which is, I feel like everything that I am not. I am not like a girly girl. The packaging is just so fun to me. Love it. This is a little evening kit. You're invited to a complete PM routine for a smooth, soothe, deeply moisturized skin. In the evening, wash off with the day with the Mellow Marula. So this one has the Bora Barrier Repair Cream, the Mellow Marula Cream Cleanser, the TLC Bamboo. This one has glycolic acid, which is fantastic if you have like texture on your skin. AHA, BHA. And then we've got the Ceramide Eye Balm for your eyes, a cushionily, deeply replenishing eye balm that delivers deep long lasting. This is perfect for my travel bag. This is so cute, Drunk Elephant. I really love this package. It's so cute. Hold on, when you slide it over, you know I love like a trinket, one of those little 10 things. I'll be keeping this maybe for my sewing kit. I'll use this one for some other little trinklets that I can put in here. Cords. I have so many things for me to put in there, and I've been wanting to kind of like arrange because right now I have 2 of these drawers that is just like miscellaneous things, and I'm like, I'm wasting space. Let me show you what I got from Drunk Elephant. This is, you know, my little PM evening routine. And how fun is this packaging? I love this packaging. It just brought me so much joy. Again, this is a Bora Barrier. I feel like I'm currently I'm using the Potini, but I think I have the Bora Barrier on my nightstand just in case. You know, sometimes I do my skincare super early, and then by the time it's time for me to be in bed, like I need another like round of moisturizer because my skin had already soaked up everything, or most of it anyways. I like to have moisturizer by my bedside to apply if I need to, or if I wake up in the morning and I feel like my skin, which never happens because I use 2 moisturizers. I really like focus on some hydration. But you know, I like to have one near my bedside table to use at any moment's notice. And this is a TLC Bamboo Glycolic Night. Again, this is if you have textured skin, which I kind of have a little bit. And then we've got the Mellow Marula Cleanser. I think I have the other one. Is this the one that I have? Don't remember. This one has 1% colloidal oatmeal, which is very, very calming. And then we've got the Ceramide Eye Balm. Again, I love this little size. This is going to go perfectly in my little travel bag. I love this. I'm Drunk Elephant. Packaging makes me so happy. Keepsake, this little canvas bag, and this little metal tin, perfect to store little things, big things. And don't forget that the limited edition bore cream is reusable. Oh wow, so cute. Well, good to know. This is a limited edition, it is reusable. You just remove that, and then you know, you just buy it, or I think you can buy like any one of them, like all the moisturizers, you can just refill it. So good to know. But I've got one more package, or maybe two more. I'll be back. We're back. Let me show you what I got in the pink package, which is super cute, matching my outfit for today. So Gemini is a K-beauty brand. They just came out with hand sanitizer plus serum collection. When I tell you, I got so happy when I opened it. I've been on the market for hand sanitizer. I bought the little cheaper one from Walmart, but you know me, I love to romanticize my life. I just love like every little thing, mundane thing that I do, especially the mundane things. I want to romanticize the little things that I do. I don't know if it's a good thing, honestly, but I feel like since I was little, one of my favorite things is just like romanticize like the little moment. I just want like every little thing to be somewhat of like an elevated luxury like experience. Not to mean that it has to be quite expensive, elaborate. Like luxury does not mean elaborate. Just like the little mundane things. That's me. Like I'm not someone who's just into like designer bag, like the hand sanitizer, like the toothbrush that I use, especially the little things that you do like on a daily basis that no one sees. You know, sometimes like a lot of us we focus on like on the outer things that people can see, but for me a lot of time I focus on the little things that nobody else can see. Only me know that's, you know, an experience that I'm having with sort of like myself. So I kind of like that. When I opened the package, I mean, it got thrown around a little bit. It did not open like this, and once I put it together I was just like, wow, this is so beautiful. Of course I'll do like an overhead shot so you can actually see, but it's so stunning. They come with a little card, but it got stuck into the glue. But I think each of the card was kind of like placed like standing sideways. We've got 5 scents in here: Solen, Kaela, Amara, Elysium. So far Elysium is my favorite. The pink one is really, really pretty, but I think it's my least favorite. I don't think my body chemistry goes with that one. Is more floral, which I think it's the one that everyone would like. Like whenever it's a scent that everyone likes, I know it's not gonna work for me, because I don't know, my body chemistry is like very weird. Yeah, very like few popular things works for me. So far Elysium and Amara, Solen. Actually all those four are like really amazing, but those two amazing. So Solen and Elysium are like my two faves. I will tell you about the notes. Again, the cards are stuck, I don't know which is which. Let me tell you a little bit about the brand. Let me educate you like I just educated myself. Like I said, this is K-beauty. It just launched on September 15th on their website. I will link the website below if you guys are interested in checking them out. Gemini is inspired by the Korean word for joy and fun. Gemini brings the science and innovation of K-beauty, long reserved for the face, and to hand care, transforming into joyful, beautiful ritual. With luxuriously layered scents and beautifully considered design, we are redefining what hand care can be. I love that. I just feel like hand care is an area or an industry that is so neglected. We don't think about our hands at all, even though I am very adamant about like creaming my hands like every day. I feel like your hands and your neck, you know, tell your age the fastest. I think it's really important to take care of those areas just as much as you put cream on your face. With the same vigor or the same amount that you put cream on your face is the same you should do for your neck and hands, which again I do. Again, I do my red light therapy for my neck every day. I've been doing it for the past 2.5 years, 3 years now consistently. It's been amazing. And then also on my hands, I like to apply, I don't apply it now, but I like to do this one more in the winter time. I like to do retinol on my hands more in the winter time, but in the summer, since I'm exposed to the sun a little bit more, so I do just like regular moisturization for that. And then sunscreen, so I do sunscreen a lot in the summertime for my hands, and then I do retinol for my hands in the winter time. At nighttime I have a little bottle of retinol right by my bedside table that I'm looking at right now, so right before I go to bed. Do not neglect your hands. And like I said, I've been on the market for, especially since I go, you know what made me realize that I needed, I mean, you've always needed hand sanitizer anyways, but I never never liked the one in the market because I just feel like they're so fueled by like alcohol. It dries out my hands, so I used to just not like them. But since I've been going to Goodwill a lot, I find that like I need my hands. Sometimes like my face starts itching and I'm like my neck, and I'm like I don't want to like touch things at Goodwill and then like put my hands in my pocket in other area or touching my face. So I'm like I need to have at least some hand sanitizer. I'm even gonna start carrying wipes with me when I go, antibacterial wipes, so I can like, you know, wipe my hands when I go, because I'm touching everything to make sure like there's no scratches, you know, no bumps and lumps and all that stuff. So hand sanitizer is something that I've been prioritizing, which is something that I never cared for before, which I should have cared for during the panini, but I never did, honestly. But I have, because I feel a little disgusted when I'm at Goodwill and then I'm touching so many things, and I'm like my hands get so dirty just like touching, because the glasses are just like so dusty. Especially after Goodwill, I tend to go to Sprouts after, to, you know, grocery store, and I'm touching things that I'm gonna bring home to eat and stuff. And I'm like I need to disinfect my hands. I always get the wipes from Sprouts also to kind of like clean my hands and such. Lately I'm just like I need hand sanitizers, and when I tell you this could not come at the more perfect time, again, like glory to the Lord. Like I'm gonna tell you, God knows everything. Like literally every little thing that I think about, and I'm just like, ooh, I need this, and then the Lord say bet. Like next thing you know, like a company reach out, oh, we'd love to send you that same exact thing that I've been wanting. Glory to the Most High God, the God of Israel, the God of Jacob, the God of Abraham. Glory to Christ. Jesus Christ is the Lord. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess that Jesus is Lord. God, I love you so much. Like I always get so emotional. They actually had an event in New York. They invited me. Obviously I couldn't go, so like, oh, I'm like, oh, I still like to receive the hand sanitizers, and then I got the full collection. Like I said, I think most of you would probably like this. The pink one, it's called Eden. It's really beautiful, sort of like flowy scent. So I think that one will probably go with like most of you, but for me, since I like something a little bit more woody and sexy, I like Solem. I'll leave it the link below if you've been on the market for like a fancy hand sanitizer. Again, this is not just a hand sanitizer, it's also serum. I highly recommend. Like I said, K-Beauty is just top of the line, but let me tell you more about the brand. Jeremiah was founded by two longtime college friends and mothers of young children on a mission to elevate the everyday, which is what I like to do. I like to elevate my everyday. Designed for those who do it all, Jeremiah delivers high-performance essentials grounded in beauty, quality, and innovative design. Inspired by memory, place, and feeling, each fragrance transforms routine into the extraordinary. Our formula is infused with carefully curated premium serum ingredients proven to support the skin barrier for the face, because your hands deserve more. I agree, my hands does deserve more. From our curated colors to a sleek, intuitive bottle, every detail reflects our personal style, crafted to bring joy and luxury to every day. I agree with that, like 100% agree with that. Absolutely adore this. Love, 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 love. If you've been in the market for little hand sanitizer to like elevate your everyday, check them out. All right, I'm gonna go now. It's 5:11. I think I'm a little bit hungry. Am I gonna make soup again? I really like soup because, like I said, soup is light. Whenever I eat anything else, I just feel so heavy and like bloated, and like, I'm not gonna lie, when I eat the soup, even if I am full, like within an hour, I feel like fine. Really love when I have soup for din din. You know what, I can make ramen. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I'll make ramen today. I really, really, really love when I make my little ramen, and then I'm gonna put the little pot stickers chicken in there. I might go to Sprouts today, and I may pick up another one of these because I'm running low. Like they sent me a box of like 6. I always forget about them because I put them there. This place is not a place that I go to for like food. I only go there for like seasoning. It's very frustrating to me sometimes. I have certain things, revelations or whatever, but I can't quite like express them like eloquently, and I always find like a video that explain what I'm thinking or feeling just perfectly, and I'm so grateful for that, you know, the Lord bring it to my attention. But at the same time, it's frustrating to me because I'm just like, this is exactly like what I think and what I want to express, but it just doesn't come out the same way. Hopefully one day we'll get there. But I saw this cute little video. Let me actually share it with you guys, because I think sometimes when we give our life back to Christ, people always expect us to do the same thing they do, not knowing that we all have different personality. God entrusts different things in us. God give you a personality for a reason, you know, it's to be used. I think a lot of time people want us to be like a Paul or a Peter and everything, not knowing that James was maybe a little bit more gentle, you know, like we have different personalities. And he said something that just resonated with me. It's like the same boldness Paul had to preach the gospel is the same boldness he had when he was killing Christian. A lot of time, like your life pre-Christ kind of like uses the same personality. Of course, once you give your life back to Christ, your life is gonna change, but at the same time, like you don't have to do and just like become the same person as everybody else. Like we all don't have to preach the same. Like our ministries are like different. Let me actually show you the video because of course he's saying it better than I can.
I hate to break it to you, but the only reason you're having trouble finding your personality in Christ is because you're busy trying to do a performance and not be a person. Walk with me. When you encounter Christ, everything changes. When you start walking with Christ, everything transforms. When the Lord starts to show you more of himself, you see just how raggedy you are. In Isaiah chapter 6, when Isaiah looked up and saw the resurrected king, his first reaction was, woe is me, I am a man of unclean lips. Because in seeing the holiness of God, he saw the wretchedness of himself. As David says, I am born into sin and shaped in iniquity. And when you encounter the holy and righteous God, and when he invites you into relationship, into communion with him, you just see your wickedness. And so, for those of us who have had a pre-Jesus era, so for those of us who have lived life outside the Father's house, when you get back home, you very much want to forget everything that went on outside. The problem is, as believers, we have a tendency to overcorrect. We so badly want to be disassociated.
I did that in my first year. Actually, up until recently.
We throw out even the things that God created that we perverted. God isn't mad at your personality. Matter of fact, God created personality. Think about that for a second. God, in his all-knowingness, could have made us all the same. Yep. But he chose to express himself through you that way. God ain't mad at your personality. He actually wants to use it. There's a way he crafted you that will impact the people he's called you to perfectly. Because he's a perfect God. He's all-knowing. When Saul had his encounter with Jesus on the road to Damascus, and he then went on to preach the gospel, it was the same boldness that had him outside killing Christians, that had him outside willing to take on persecution. God wants to use your personality for his glory. God's not asking you to change your personality. He's actually asking you to submit it to his will. There are things that have informed how we've used our personality that the Lord wants to cut off. But that's why he called it Refiner. Y'all know that song Refiner that y'all don't like to sing for whatever reason? Yeah, what that song is referring to is when the Lord may allow various trials and suffering, but that was just to prove the genuineness of our faith. That is to refine us as gold. When gold is refined and it's put under the heat, it melts, but it never loses its essence. The shape of it might change. It might be a gold ring melted down and turned into a gold earring, but it never changed the fact that it was gold. The same thing with how God created us. The essence of who he's made us to be will never change, but how that is expressed may change. God ain't mad that you have a personality. God is not mad that you have an expression of himself that you want to let out. But as long as you are trying to perform godliness instead of walking towards holiness, you will always find yourself trapped in the cycle of not feeling like you are who you are. The point is, God created every single attribute about you. He's sovereign even in how he created you. The breath he put in your lungs to bring you to life, he knew what life he was bringing forth. Your personality is part of how God designed you. And to throw that away because how you used it is foolish. What you need to do is take those personality traits, take those expressions of your personality, take them to the Lord and ask him how he needs this used or if it needs to go. A lot of y'all are throwing away things that God wants to use because you're scared of how it was used before. Be free from shame. Be free from condemnation. Paul, the same Paul we were talking about earlier in Acts 20 verse 26, therefore I testify to you to this day that I am innocent of the blood of all. The murderer can boldly declare that he was innocent of blood because walking with the Lord, he knew he was purified and forgiven. That did not stop him from being who he was. People knew him as a murderer, but he saw himself as God saw him. And that's what a lot of us need to get down to. How does God see you? Yeah, you may have had a flirty personality, but have you ever thought that God made you personable so that you can reach the lost? All I'm saying is the way that the Lord created you was on purpose. There's a reason he wants to use it the way he wants to use it. Go find out God's design for your personality. Don't let the world define you.
Amen. That was a word right there. That was a word right there, because I remember when I first came back to Christ, when I really surrendered my life, I really thought I had to become this super boring person. You know, I couldn't use my personality. I couldn't be who I am. It took me actually up until recently. I'm just like, you know, like, why would God make me that way? God made me that way for a reason. I enjoy certain things, you know, for a reason. Like maybe that's how I'm able to like connect to someone and then open up about the word of God, you know? The Lord made you, like he said, like exactly what he said. It's like I said, sometimes it's frustrating to me when I want to kind of like explain something and the words just like won't come out like correctly. I say the words like eloquently. It is super frustrating, but you know what? God is good. I always find like a video of exactly what I'm thinking or feeling so I can relay that message. I thought, you know, I wanted to share that with you guys. So I might actually go to Goodwill now, see what I can find. Maybe I'll bring one of my new hand sanitizers. Let's actually go.
My job as a believer is to emulate Jesus. And then number 4.
The pastor does these things like once a month. I'm making the ramen now.
In these countries, we don't know what the gospel is. The gospel says that when somebody does something egregious to me, that's what I did to God. And my role now, since I'm a Christ follower, is to do to them what Jesus did to me.
Forgive.
And I don't know where we don't get to apply that.
Yeah.
I don't know where we get to justify the argument. I don't. It's exactly right. By the way, Marvin, we call this the part. Isn't it? Everybody, please listen. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, so that the way they go. Oh, wait. Yes, all right, Mark.
I'm still drinking my nightly tea, and I'm gonna get some kefir. Oh, the soup was so good. You've got to be kidding me. Good morning, happy Friday. Today is Friday. On the agenda today, we're taking it easy. I'm gonna go downstairs to pick up a package and I'm gonna come back and make lunch because it's already noon. I think the Lord has been waking me up like 3 o'clock something every day this week now, and it's messing up with my schedule. It's messing up with my sleep, and then I end up sleeping in because I wake up so late because I'm up for like an hour or two, like either praying or doing deliverance prayers, and because of that, and I go back to bed at like 5 or 6, then I don't wake up until like 8, you know, close to 9, which is not ideal because I like to be back from my walk by like 8, like 8:30 the latest. Past that, I do not like to go for late morning walks. Always early morning if I'm going. If not, then I'll go in the evening sometimes. So I've been messing up, you know, because I've been wanting to get back to my walks, but then again, you know, like I don't know what the Lord is saving me from the park. Like I don't know. So it's just like I'm just like, you know what, Lord, I'm happy, just like grateful. Please, like cancel my plan, mess up my plans, you know, if that's going to save me, whatever it is. I'm so thankful. Yeah. This is today's makeup. I wanted to do something a little bit brown today, and that's what I ended up with because I got these earlier this year, right? Super Boost from Makeup Forever. I think they came out in the spring. This is a limitless brown, the best brown lip liner in my opinion. I know we love MAC Chestnut, it's a classic, but MAC Chestnut I found it a little bit too dark, a little bit too harsh. I still use it, but I do find limitless brown is the perfect brown. It's like, it's soft. Yeah, it is the perfect brown in my opinion. They did come out with like a bunch of glosses, and I think I got the whole collection, and limitless brown and Wherever Walnut, which I also have in my lips, so I did both of them. Wanted to try this color, like this brown color. I'm like, oh, I'll wait for the fall time, and fall is here. I'm like, you know what, I'll do that. But when I do a brown lip, I like to do sort of like a brown like eyeshadow to match it, and I'm using this like Bobbi Brown, this little eyeshadow duo that they came out with. Yeah, in 2023 I actually went to like a fashion week event, you know, where they get you ready, and their makeup artist, oh, what's her name again? I forgot her name. Oh, the name is on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot remember. What's her name? You know when something is flashing in your head and then it's just not coming out of your mouth? She's from England actually. She did my makeup using that palette and I loved it. And then and it's so beautiful. It's like 2 colors, a brown and like the sparkle I just put on top. It is pretty. And I'm also using the new Too Faced blush. It's Love Potion. It's like a whipped cream blush. You can use it for both your cheek and your lips. This is a Love Potion. Yeah, it is a beautiful blush. It's like a burgundy color. I thought it would be like the perfect for this sort of like brown, like muted nude look, and I think it is. And I'm back in this outfit because guess what? I actually quite enjoyed this look. I'm like, I cannot believe I've had this the whole summer. I didn't wear it. It's okay, it's technically still summer in Texas, so I can wear my clothes a little bit longer. But this is that Nally half zip knit from Volley, and it's perfect, I think, in the summertime. This kind of like netty look kind of like remind me of like a fisherman net. I always kind of like, you know, associate it with like Oceanside. You don't have to leave Oceanside to, you know, Lakeside, whatever side, you know, bathtub side, whatever side you live on, doesn't matter, you can wear this. I love it. I'm so glad I picked this out. It's one of my favorite, and I love this one has the zip. I think it's a little bit more dressy compared to the green one. I love the green one, but I think the buttons kind of like make it a little bit more casual. Like when I went to the store, obviously everyone was wearing volley, and this came also in black. The store manager was wearing this in the black, and I'm like, wow, I really love the black. I'd be more conscious now about selecting more black pieces from volley. I love my outfit that day, so I'm wearing the same stuff. Let's actually go because I want to come back and make the same breakfast that I made yesterday, just eggs and the sausage with some avocado. I'm so excited. Tomorrow is Saturday because I cannot wait for pancakes tomorrow. I did go to Sprouts yesterday after I went to Goodwill. I'm gonna show you what I got from Goodwill. I got the Devil Wears Prada movie, and then I got Casablanca. I could not believe my eyes when I saw Casablanca. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I am finding all my favorite movies. Yeah, I have a list in my head. I'm like, Lord, those are the ones that I want. Like, I wish I had a car so I can go to like more like thrift places. I would have probably found them already. Because I only go to like to Goodwill, I'm a little bit limited to the options that are like out there. Today I might actually go see other Goodwill from the other location. I don't really need much right now in the house. I just feel like I'm, you know, I'm very content right now with what I have. Oh, I may have to go get eggs though. I am finally running low. When I get these eggs, they last me forever. I get the 30 eggs, last me forever, because sometimes I go like weeks without eating eggs. They do last a while. Let's actually go downstairs and get this package. I've been wanting to use this whipped cream. 10 minutes of talking for what? I got a couple of boxes. The first one is from Makeup Forever. Like, what are the chances? I decided to do a full Makeup Forever lip combo today, which I just told you about. I'm wearing Limitless Brown and also Wherever Walnut lip liner, Limitless Brown lip liner, and then Limitless Brown gloss, also Wherever Walnut gloss. And then just for me to get a Makeup Forever package today. Yeah, this has like sparkle to it. I'm gonna add a little bit of the Wherever Walnut on top because it's like a nudie nude. It looks really pretty. I love that. But let me actually show you what's in the box. This cutie little box. Like, such a cute little box. So let's unlock the lip combo. I've already scratched that. Yeah, when you open it, it comes with this little bag, and in there I've already dropped everything in there. I got a restock of the lips again. It's just like, what are the chances of me wearing Makeup Forever today? And then I got a package from them. It is super sweet. I got a restock of all the lip combos. This is so cute. So happy to have a restock of some of my favorite products. Like Boundless Berry is one of my favorite. I wear this one a lot. It's such a perfect color. I find it like perfect for the spring too. And the fall time, again, it's Boundless Berry, you know, like a little berry color is perfect for the fall time. So I'm gonna be wearing this one a lot. Daring Candy, it's one I don't think I have. I think I did send that to my friend. I don't think I have this one either. This is a Festival Lilac. Limitless Brown, which is the one that I'm wearing today. Anywhere Caffeine, which I think I have. And Wherever Walnut, which is the one that I'm wearing today. So far, let's just put everything in here. Hopefully I remember like the code to be able to open it. And I've got one more box. This one, try to like record opening it because there's a box I'm expecting. They say to kind of capture the moment. It's like a very interactive box or something, so I don't know if that's it. The next box is a little Maison Margiela. I've been expecting this. This is Afternoon Delight, which I'm going to show you, but I want to do a little bit unboxing of it, but I'll show you a little video up top. But I've been wanting to get this. Maison Margiela, I feel like they've just been getting so creative. I don't know, maybe that was in the line before. I wasn't aware of this. This one just smelled like an afternoon delight. It literally takes me to Paris, just like sitting outside a cafe and just having like an espresso with like some croissants or like a madeleine. Oh, it smells so good. I've been spraying it all over me. Usually like I'm very wary about spraying perfume all over me because I don't know if it's going to affect my body chemistry and such, but that delicious. Highly recommend you check out Afternoon Delight. It is such a delight. Sprayed it all over me. Now I'm gonna go to Home Goods. Perhaps I'll do that. I don't know yet, but I know I want to get out of here and then be back in time because I'm probably gonna start editing tonight because I don't want to spend the entire day tomorrow like editing a YouTube video. I should have started since Monday, but things got in the way. I had like some meetings. It was a busy week, I guess. Oh, I didn't show you what I got from Goodwill yesterday. This butter dish, this vintage butter dish. It is black. So I'm gonna polish it this weekend. I will show you the video on how I polish it. Dude, this is the butter dish that I got. I know it's looking black, but we will revive it. I've been wanting like a vintage butter dish for so long. I've been on the market for a butter dish for so long, and I could never find one that I like. Like, I've never found one that I like until silver, and I'm just like, yeah, the silver I actually want. And now I get the reference in old movies, right? Like, whenever I'm watching like old stuff, like right before like they throw like a big party, they're always polishing the silver. Now I get it, you know. Now I'll be that same person polishing my silver before a big party. I'm gonna open it, but I just want to take a little footage before, you know, I want to unwrap it. And I found one of my favorites, of course, Casablanca. Like, I mean, yeah, it is a classic. Love this movie. Like I said, I am just like fascinated by like post-war or during war like movies. Like, I'm like fascinated by the nightlife. Like, you know, I do love Casablanca. Oh gosh, I actually got this last year. Casablanca metal sign from this popular thrift place. Actually, I still have the receipt. It is called, it doesn't have the store name, but it is a popular thrift shop, Bishop Arts. Got this metal sign. So I'm thinking, like, when I have my house and I have like a media room, I can hang, you know, I'm collecting like some movie posters of some of my favorite movies, or more like the vintage one really, to like hang in my media room. I feel like that's really cool. Even hang it like outside, you know, like before you go watch a movie, and then you have like, that could be like a little poster that I actually hang outside, right outside my media room, let people know like this is the movie room. That would be so cool. I have so many ideas for my house. So glad I have not had a house yet, if I'm honest with you, because it's giving me so much time. Because by the time I get it, now I'll know exactly what I want, and then it's just going to be, I think, easy for me to just be like, okay, this is the room that I want, this is what I have. Because I've just been collecting pins, like pictures, inspo. Like, there's this lady that I follow, she's an interior designer, I think based in DC. She actually did a trip to England recently, and I've literally been screenshotting. Oh my god, she does such a beautiful job at like sharing the pictures. I've just been screenshotting literally like everything, like all the beautiful houses, and that's one thing that I would love to do actually. Also, maybe before I buy a house or after I buy a house, I would love to go back to England and visit like older homes and take photos and get inspiration. Like my home, like I think I've always told you guys, I want one of the rooms in my house to be completely English. I know the living room is going to be more like Parisian chic. That's always gonna be Parisian, but I do want one of the bedrooms, like the guest bedroom, to be completely just like old English style, like wallpaper to just match the drapery, the curtain, like to match everything. I'm gonna go visit those old homes. I love visiting this old home. I would love like a little attic bedroom. That's like one of my thing. I would love a little attic bedroom. I feel like with that you can really just like go crazy. Like, I saw this little attic bedroom that she just screenshotted. So renovated in the 1950s. It's so cute. Like, that would be just an area that I go, like if I want to read a book, if I want to read the Bible and spend time with the Lord, that would be like such a cute room. I like do that. And of course when you have guests, but I don't know how is it with Texas though, because with the heat, that's probably gonna be a really hot area in the house. I don't know how that would go. If I live somewhere where it's cold, then, you know, like it's not an issue. I mean, of course you have AC, but like, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. So yeah, I'm so glad that I got Casablanca. Honestly, one of the reasons why I avoided getting the Devil Wears Prada, it's because, you know, it has the name Devil in there, and I'm just like, I don't want to like, you know, invite things to my house. I haven't left the house all day long except for going downstairs to pick up my package. I'm gonna go to Kroger's because I want a little treat. I don't need it, but I want a little treat, which is my Olipop. I haven't had one all week and I've just been itching. I'm gonna go get a few. I'm not gonna bring you guys along. There's not much really that I need. It's just going to be like a quick little trip and back. So I'll see you guys when I'm back. I miss the sunset. Like, whenever I leave my house around that time, I know I'm gonna miss it. That's why I don't like to do it. I like to go like 5 o'clock, especially now. The sun is setting a little bit earlier here. I went to Kroger's. Again, what did I have in mind? Oh yeah, to get some Olipop. And I'm sorry, but unfortunately Target was next door and they had the Olipop for get 6 for it was a pretty good deal. I just drink them so fast. I might as well just get like 6. Few of the apple crisps. Got 2 of the strawberry vanilla, which is my favorite actually. I have 3 of them. I don't really like the coconut because the coconut is so overpowering. It just takes over everything that I put it in. But this oat from Califia is so good, and I kind of like the color too. It kind of looks like the oat milk that I make at home, like yourself. So I kind of like that. And I got the banana cream. I've tried the banana cream once. I don't remember if I liked it because I think I ate something sweet right before, so I couldn't necessarily fully taste it. So I don't necessarily remember liking it that much. I'm like, you know what? Let me try it again. And you know, plantain is my favorite food. And then I always need green onions. I didn't have any, so I got 1 carrot and then cabbage if I want to make pickles. I don't necessarily like this like that, but with soup I don't mind it. It works fine. But the Jacob's crackers were so good. I think those I got from the Russian store. But I need to make a little trip to Plano. I haven't been to Plano in a little bit because even though I kind of had the opportunity to go yesterday, my friend had like an impromptu, like, that expires January 6th. That's pretty close. Because of that cheese that I got from Trader Joe's, it's so good. I'm like, you know what? I should do a charcuterie board. Especially right now, I'm not in the mood to eat it. I just want a little, like, something to snack on. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start making charcuterie board. When I tried that cheese from Trader Joe's, it is so good. It's the perfect cheese to go with, like, on a charcuterie board. Really, 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 really good. I need to get some grapes. These crackers to try out. These are sea salt pita crackers. I really, really love pita crackers. Be perfect on a little charcuterie board for when I'm not in the mood to eat something, you know, crazy. And then I got the Zoom Essential pillow candles. I think I prefer the Walmart one because they are cream. These are white, but I got these. I want to try them. I really, really love the way the Walmart one burns so far. The Walmart ones, you see how they burn to a period where I didn't like them. Actually, I have the other one. I don't know what I did with them. It's just so cute. Now I love it again. How chic does this look? Let me go get unready.
If your heart is wire is shooting, listen to your foes who linger when it sparkles in the cup, confusing things. You'll be like one sleeping on the heights. Their company talks about making and for fools assembly at the gate, they must not. Saying 25. Hold back those staggering toward slaughter. He who guards your life know it. Will he not repay it? Honey from the comb is like honey for you, future hope for you, and your hope will not end. But the wicked stumble. Do not gloat when your enemy. Saying 29. And the king, my son, is the vineyard of someone who has needs, and the stone wall was in. Proverbs 25. It is the glory of God fish deep, so the hearts of yourself in the king's presence. Your neighbor and says, their malice may be conceived for a friend of your family nearby, than a relative far away. Then I can answer anyone who treats me with contempt. When you give up, time to mend. Time.
Well, good afternoon. It is around 2 o'clock now. I have to hurry up and actually go take care of this business. I think I spoke about getting storage last month or so. I hope the office is open. Today I actually have to go. Someone is sending stuff to be delivered to storage, and I have to go get storage, which ended up working out perfectly when you think about it. Yeah, unfortunately I have to go take care of this thing right about now because they're coming tomorrow to deliver, you know, the stuff to the storage facility, and I have not even booked book the storage at. That's what we're doing right now. I am gonna go book it. I was gonna wear the white version or the cream version of this dress, but I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I know for sure I washed it. I just cannot find it, but it's okay though. I'm just gonna wear this. It's kind of like one last hoo-wow for the summer, even though it's gonna be summer like until the end of the month. I'm hoping fall comes early. We'll see how it goes. So this is what I'm wearing, and then my little volley cap. I'm gonna be taking this bag because it's just easier to just pop my things in here and handle this business, because now this is the look. It is afternoon now. I've just been editing. You guys know Saturdays is my Sabbath. Unfortunately, I did not start editing the vlog until this morning, which I don't like to do because then ended up taking my entire day. Even though it's been working out perfectly, I'm doing a little bit better with my rambling. That's been working out a little bit better, and also I think because I'm caught up with the vlogs, it's been a lot easier to edit because again, I'm caught up. I know what I kind of like remember a little bit. Once I see the footage, I'm like, okay, that's what I did that day. So like easier for me to know, like piece it together. So that's been working out in my favor. I definitely want to get so much better at this. Yay! But I do have to go handle this because I think they close at like 5:30. These people are coming tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm waiting for a lift. You know what I'm excited about? Once I get the storage, then I'm gonna get those boxes out of here. Then it's going to be a lot easier for us to take like, you know, full on outfit videos. I'm gonna do a haul, so all the stuff that I picked out from Volley and Heartloom and also the Mavi denims, I'm gonna put them out. I'm working on a haul for you guys, so that's why I have this stuff here. It's so I can remember, because if I see it here, it's going to bother me and then it's going to make me do it quickly. But at the same time, I just want to make sure I have, like, you know, enough stuff for the haul. But this is today's look. I think my car's almost here, so let's go. Maybe I'll take you guys along, but then again, it's just storage situation. I can't really take you, I can't really show you where I'm gonna put my stuff in storage. I am back. Like I said, obviously I was not going to take you to the storage facility. I want you to know where I'm storing stuff, but it is all taken care of. I am so happy because I've been meaning to do that, but it actually ended up working out perfectly. You know, that's why you should wait on the Lord and should listen to what he says, because he always have the perfect plan. Because I've been wanting to put my stuff in storage for like how long now, especially since I started really like cleaning up like my apartment back in, I think like April or May. I really like started cleaning and putting stuff away. And I finally landed on like the stuff that is supposed to go to storage. And I even went to my building. It's so funny, like I asked the Lord, I was just like, should I get storage in my building? He kept telling me no. So I went to the building, they gave me the wrong information. I was like, okay, whatever. And then I just keep going to that place, and then it just never worked out to like the storage closest to me. And it turned out 6 minutes away there's another one that I just came to, and it's a lot cheaper but much bigger. And now I get to not only store my stuff, but I get to store like somebody else's stuff like together with mine, just getting one together, and the person will be the one like paying for it. So basically I'll be getting like, you know, like a free storage for my stuff, which worked out perfectly. And now I can store like my old rugs, because I've just been dying to replace my rug, especially the living room one, because I want a rug that I can sit on, because this one is so dirty. So I want like a clean rug that I can sit on. So I'm gonna store this one in the storage now. The other thing that's great now, because I've waited up until now, I can switch all my summer stuff to winter clothes and then go put that stuff, because everything that's here is at my winter stuff. So now I can just like put all my summer clothes away and send them to storage instead, and then put my winter clothes out. So it ended up working out perfectly. So I do love that. Again, sometimes I get really like upset or like frustrated with how long, you know, God is taking about some things. Even this year, I really thought this year I was gonna be like a little bit more outside, which I was for a little bit. But you know, I thought I would have been doing a little bit more. Like people, you know, even DM me, they're like, Rose, you know what happens? Like your beautiful dresses, like, you know, you don't get dressed. It's just like, it's frustrating when you know, like when you want to do things and then the Lord is just like, no, like, you know, it's like, I mean, it's for my own good, I know that, but it doesn't make it less frustrating, because I'm like, today's Saturday, like I want to go to the farmer's market, like I want to go to like an antique shop, like, you know, I want to do little activities. It's a thing. Like I'm not trying to do anything crazy, I'm just trying to do like the most basic stuff. But you know what, it is what it is. No more Oh yeah, they did say, oh, I got a new package, and they did say when we get this package to have the camera ready for the unboxing, because it's supposed to be like, I don't know, an experience. So I'm gonna film it. All right, I'm gonna wait for that one then. And I'm back home now. It's almost 5. I'm so happy that I got that taken care of. And then the movers are coming tomorrow. I cannot believe how fast. They literally just picked this stuff up in New York like on Wednesday. Tell me why the stuff was already in Texas, I think by Friday. And then they had like a busy schedule, and then now they're coming tomorrow. I was trying to wait until Monday, but they couldn't wait. I'm like, you know what, fine. That's why I had to go get the storage. So I had to stop my editing, but it's fine. I'm already 43 minutes in. Sometimes I just feel like I vlog a lot, but at the same time, I'm just like, people only get to see like about an hour worth of what I do. A day has 24 hours, and an entire week you only get to see like an hour worth of content from that. So sometimes, you know, like, don't judge based on what you see. Like, you know, you're not seeing like everything. But then again, like I said, my life is not that interesting anyways at the moment. It's going to be though real soon. So, oh, I did have like 2 chicken wings left. I didn't really like those chicken wings that I got from Sprouts. Actually, they weren't that good. They were too big. I don't know, I like the skinny chickens. I had 2 left. I'm gonna warm this up as a little snack, and then I think I'm gonna do the autumnal. I'm gonna make the soup. The soup was good, but I did not enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the tomato one. The tomato one, it's smooth. This one has too much texture. The vegetables, it's just a little bit too much for me. It's still good though. It's like very fresh, you know, it feels very like homemade, but I think it's just the texture. This was a little bit too much for me. It just had like too much going on. I think I'm good on that. I'll just keep getting the tomato one. I do want to try the creamy one, even though I feel like the regular one is already creamy. So I'm wondering how much creamy can it get? The tomato one is better, but I do love tomato though, so. This is what happens when I wait until Saturday to edit the video. I literally spend the whole day. I mean, obviously I did take a couple of hours to go out to handle the storage situation, so that actually cut my time a lot. And I'm just watching this TikTok, and it's so true.
That talk down, and the type of people that I hate the most is the one that talk down on others when they come to their city and do touristy. Like, what do you actually expect? Like, if it's my first time going to New Orleans, no, I am going on Bourbon Street. If it's my first time going to Los Angeles, I am going to Hollywood, the Walk of Fame, Stars on the Ground. Yes, I'm with Bob's Cartel. Yeah, that's just Gene in him. I 100% will be doing everything that I've seen on TV. Talk about who comes to Chicago and actually eats deep dish pizza.
Me.
Look at me, nigga. That's not from Chicago.
Yeah, I did find it when some people were telling me like, oh, don't go to that place, Giordano's actually. It was like a franchise in Chicago for deep dish pizza. And I'm like, I'm a tourist. I want to do touristy things. Like, I did find Giordano's was good. Like, it was exactly what I was expecting. I did try a local spot for the deep dish. It was horrible. But have you tried other pizza? I came here because I want to try deep dish pizza, not regular pizza. I can have regular pizza anywhere. Listen, I am the person who's be like, oh no, I want to do like the locals do. But sometimes I just want to be a tourist and just do touristy things. So if people come to your city, they want to do touristy things, let them do that. Like, don't be that person. The comments are so funny. I think my favorite thing about TikTok is literally the comments. People are just so funny. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe this app is free. Someone is just like, right, like, I'm not Anthony Bourdain, like walking up the beaten path and whatnot. Someone say go where the locals go. No, I want to go where the movies was filmed, the monuments and stuff, and then books. Literally. Listen, I am that person. Like, I've got my hand raised. I am the person who love to do as the locals do. But you know what, sometimes I just want to be a tourist. Let me enjoy my Giordano's deep dish pizza. You guys are the same people who's going to complain when somebody blow up your spot. So the same way, there's some spot in New York City I will never share online. Like, those are spots that I will only share with the people that I know, or when I go back, then I'll go to the spots. Not necessarily secret. Like, sometimes it's okay to gatekeep, guys. You don't have to like share everything. Like, if I know you personally, sure, I'll take you there. But there are certain spots in New York like I will not share online. I thought that was funny. But yeah, the video is uploading now. I am sleepy.
So they prepared the Passover. When the hour came, Jesus and his apostles reclined at the table, and he said to them, "Divided among you. For I tell you, I will not drink again until the kingdom of God comes. And he took bread, gave thanks, and gave it to them, saying, for you, do this cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. Praise him. They began to question among themselves which of them it might be who kings of the Gentiles lord it over them, exercise authority over them, call themselves one who serves. But who is one who is at the table, or the one who serves? And I confer on you a kingdom, just so that Lord, I am ready to when I sent you without you have first taken. Yes, what is written about me is that's enough, he replied. On reaching the place, he said to them, Mary, the mother of James, and the others with them, he told this to the apostles. It seemed to them like nonsense, so in lying by themselves. And he went away, wandering from southward Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem, discussed these things with each other. One visiting Jerusalem who does about Jesus of Nazareth, the chief priest and our rule, that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel. He didn't find his body. He was alive. And went to the tomb and found it, just as the women had said. He said to them, how foolish you are, beginning with Moses and all the prophets. He explained to them, I was still with you. It is written about me.
I love John. John and Luke are probably two of my favorite from the gospel.
Jesus hid him.
I love the back and forth between Jesus and like the Pharisees.
Along, he saw a man.
And the thing is, like, Jesus is so humble, man. Like, he's so patient with this hard-headed, like, oh my God. The Bible is so funny. Obviously, there's like, you know, some hot things. The Bible is funny. Like, I'm telling you, I be laughing when Jesus be replying to people. I'm just like, I be in a chuckle. I was like, oh my God, Jesus, you're so funny. Yeah, I love John and Luke.
Disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus. But this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him.
Quick little breakfast, egg, sausage, and avocado, and cheese. Yeah, the people for the delivery, they're coming early, so now they've got me stressed. I have to hurry up, make breakfast. The video is not even live yet. We added something this morning, so I'm gonna eat quickly. I'm already dressed. Happy Sunday! It's another no church day. Actually, the people just called me. They are delivering the stuff early. Like, I was hoping they would be a little bit later, but you know what? It is okay. That means I can get the stuff out of the way. I'm gonna put a little color. This is the Kissing Jelly Gloss from Too Faced. I have to go. They said they'll be there in like 30 minutes. I mean, the place is only like 7 minutes for me. Dang it. My brain. I don't really have time, honestly, guys, to gag and talk with you, because I would have loved to put the links in the description box for the vlog and make it go live, because I feel like I'm losing prime time right now. Let me go ahead and try to do that in the next 10-15 minutes. Hey, I thought I would wear this dress today because I want to be comfortable and like easy going.
There's the fun.
I left storage. Man, right? They don't listen. They called me earlier before they left to the place. I'm like, do you have the right address? They're like, yes, we do. And then I got to the place, they weren't there. I'm just like, because previously I had put a different location, which I did not end up going with. So it could have saved them the time, but it's okay though. It just gave me the time. But we are done now. And then I just looked around, I saw there was a spot. I'm like, okay, let me actually go to the spot to see if they have the matcha. They don't have it. I ended up getting like a North brand one, which is not ceremonial. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. Then I see they have a Goodwill in here. So here I am. I am at the Goodwill in Carrollton, I should say, but I just be eating the words. Carrollton, yeah. So let's go in and see what it is. Yeah, let's go straight to the home section. good all the time. I am back from Carrollton. I always say it incorrectly, I would say. I need a little bit of color on my lip. This is cute. My Uber today was from Massachusetts. You know, East Coast unite. I love when I meet people from the East Coast. I don't know, we have like a different sense of humor. Like, we're very brash, I guess, you know, the way that we talk. And he said like people say he's not polite on his reviews, and I'm like, how? Like, I'm like, I think you're the nicest person, because you know, like the South, they like overdo it with the nicest, even though they may not like you, but they overly nice. But yeah, today I've just been lucky with like my drivers. Earlier today I got an architect because I had the painting in the car. Where did I put the painting? I had my mom send me this painting. Jeez. Oh, I had my mom sending me this painting that we used to have in the house. It's like a Haitian painting that I wanted. It's really beautiful. This is like a little, you've got the little house, and then you know, the elders, and then you have people like in the field working. You have the little donkey, you have the little ravine or river. Yeah, it's very typical. This is Rick Jean. I'm gonna look him up to see if there's more painting. I think this is a good depiction of like country life in Haiti. So yeah, I wanted one of them, so I have my mom send me one. I'll see what else she got, but I am back, you know, put everything in storage, and after storage I saw Sprouts was nearby. I think I was telling you earlier, so I went to Sprouts to get this freaking matcha. I can never find the matcha that I need. I have to go all the way to the Sprouts in Richardson because that's the only location that I've been able to find the matcha, and I don't feel like going there because if I go there I have to go to Home Goods, because Home Goods, it's literally next door to Home Goods. So for me, when I go there, like, it's when I go to Home Goods, and then I could kill two birds with one stone. I'm not gonna go just to the spot there if I don't have intention to stop at Home Goods and get something. Of course I could go, but like if I had a car, then it would have been fine. I decided, you know what, let me try this everyday matcha organic single origin one. This is the Rishi one, so I'm gonna see how it is. It's not going to be as good as ceremonial matcha, but whatever. This is the one that I go look for, but they never have available. It wasn't available at the Carrollton location either, which is super irritating. Like, I need to send them a very worded letter. I mean, I have to email Sprouts and see what's going on, why certain locations are getting certain things and, you know, and others not. So that's everything that I got from Sprouts. And then I saw they had a Goodwill nearby. It was like 4 minutes away from Sprouts, so I went to Goodwill. I really like that Goodwill. It seems very organized, but the home was a little empty. The super clean though, and super nice. It didn't have like a smell. It was very organized, which I really like, but the home section wasn't that good. Maybe it's because it's the weekend, everything is already like, you know, gone, so I went to go like on an off day to see how it is. But if you love shopping for clothing, I think it's a great one to go to the one in Carrollton. But the ones by me, the home sections are really, really good. The clothes section is pretty good too. I don't really shop for like secondhand clothes. I still have like, you know, like weird things about that. For home stuff, I don't mind. What I got today, I got this little Van Gogh. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I had in mind. I told you guys, I don't necessarily like art in the bedroom. I do want a little piece of art, and because I don't want like big art, I don't want something that's going to scare me. So I thought this is the perfect size. It's small enough. I just love a bedroom that has like a small little piece of art in there, something like really so tiny. But when I saw this little Van Gogh, I thought this was the perfect little print that I needed for the bedroom. It's like, I'm so sad that art kind of like scares me when I wake up in the middle of the night. This one I can live with because again, it's light, it's not dark or anything like that. It's cute. Oh, Van Gogh, it's cute, so that's gonna go there. But I'm just waiting, you know, to get the headboard. Once I get the headboard, I'll put it up. But until then, I really need to get this headboard. Honestly, it's really bothering me because the sconces are too high. I want to like bring them down, but I can't because I'm waiting. So until I get the headboard, I cannot bring the sconces down because I do not want to put like any more holes in the wall. So we're gonna have to wait for that. It's the painting that I have my mom sent me. Goodwill wasn't that successful, but at least I got my little Vincent Van Gogh. But what are we gonna do now? I think I was talking about something. Piece of cake, higher piece of cake. They are the people that moved me. When I told you they picked that stuff in New York on Wednesday, on Friday it was already in Texas. Now they have a base in Texas. Even better, when I moved last year, they didn't have a base here yet. It did take a little bit longer, but now they have like a base in Texas. So highly recommend piece of cake. And also they're like a lot affordable. They're like really affordable, really nice. This is like my second time. Again, I used it from them and then I'm using them now for, you know, for someone that highly recommend them. And also the prices are all like reasonable. When I moved with them, I think my price was under $2,500 for like everything that I had like in my, you know, in my space. Yeah, paid under I think $2,300 when I moved for everything that I had in my space. So I think that was pretty good. Highly recommend piece of cake. Like they've got literally lovely. Like their team was just amazing. Like I wasn't even there for like 20 minutes. Like the way to just like get everything out in like barely 20 minutes, it was amazing. It was awesome. Like all the staff so far that I've encountered, they're always so nice. Even, you know, like my mom was the one who went for me when they got my stuff in New York again. She's like, she was so shocked. She was so happy and shocked by like how efficient they were. And I got a package today. Let's see what we've got. My Uber was from Massachusetts today. We're talking a little bit. Whenever I meet people from the East Coast, we love to talk a little bit of trash. Actually, we don't. We always speak about, honestly, we always speak about how we like Texas. Like we've got this idea of like the South or Texas before we even come here. Being from the North, and we've got this idea in our head of how like the South is, like, you know. And until we get here, we're like, wait, actually it's quite nice. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, how like, you know, Texas is full of culture. Dallas is pretty flat. We just miss like having like a body of water. I just love like a city with like a lake or something with like a body of water. But other than that, Dallas is pretty cool. And what's, oh dang, that came really fast. This is from Teddy Blake. I picked out a handbag from them. So yeah, you know, we're just talking. Beautifully packaged. I'm gonna do like an unboxing for that. Until then, you know what, I've been talking for too long. I'm gonna go now. I'll be back. I forgot to show you this. My iPhone completely, look at this, even the back. That's why you should always have protector even on your camera. So let me go ahead. It's like, look at this. Can you imagine? That would have been my screen right now if I didn't have this. Like, make sure. Let me be careful now. And I've been in this weird spot. I don't know what to make. I don't know what to cook. I don't know what I'm in the mood for lately. You know what would be nice right now? Some velvet taco. I haven't been to velvet taco in quite a while. I think the last time I was in July when I got the car. It's been a couple of months since I've been to velvet taco. It would be nice, but I had the soup from yesterday, but honestly, I don't want that soup. I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll just make the tomato soup. Oh, ramen. I'm just gonna make the ramen. That's what I've been meaning to buy. I've been meaning to buy ramen. It's only $2.28, which is pretty good. I'm gonna catch you guys a little bit later. And I tell you, the fall light in here is insane. Doing a little bit of work, but it's so early. I've already eaten. I'm watching my own vlogs. For the winter. It's such a great piece. You can dress. This was dinner. I was in the middle of eating this and then my mom called me, so I had to go do something for her. I think it's been, yeah, almost an hour now. But I'm just gonna finish eating this little thing that's left. Then it's only 5 o'clock. I'm gonna make my nightly tea right about now. And I'm gonna jump in the shower, get ready. Like dishes are done, everything is done. Well, I had one more dish to do. Yeah, I've always find it like so fascinating how we used to judge our parents for doing the weirdest things until now we're older and we're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like waking up early, like loving to go to the grocery store. It's like early too. Yeah, I saw 2 videos. One was about like how they love going to the grocery store like at like 6 o'clock in the morning when there's no one there. Like we used to see old people do that and we used to be like, what are you doing waking up this early? And then it's the same thing that I like to do now. I just saw someone say today on TikTok, someone was saying how they've been waiting outside of the store before it opens. That is me. I love to be early and be waiting outside before the door opens. Like we've grown up, guys. Like it's just so funny. Like when you go like first thing in the morning, like you're waiting, you're sitting in your car. Like we used to judge like old people. We're like, why are you sitting in the car waiting for these people to open the door? Now I get it. I'm gonna finish that. Those chicken pot stickers are so good. You can put them in ramen, soup, whatever you want really. Or you can fry it on the stove. Eat it with side of soy sauce, which I love. Jacket. This back coming with the leather, but I wanted the suede, the white leg.
Centuries before the birth of Christ, the Jews were taken into captivity in Babylon. All captive peoples were set free and allowed to return to their own lands.
Will walk lightly, as if on water is lowered.
Actually, Vashti is one of my favorite women in the Bible because I love that she stood on business and be like, I'm not gonna be the king's old puppet. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm a rebel. I just struggle with the spirit of rebellion, I guess. Because that would be me. I'll be like, I'm not coming. If you've never read the book of Esther, but this is the perfect example of how God would prepare a table before you in front of your enemies. Like, read the book of Esther, you'll get the reference. It's like everything you prepare for someone else, that's exactly what you will fall on. He mad. Yeah, we have to pray against those who operate in the spirit of Haman.
The gods are surely envious of my glory, so sorely mock me.
What scoundrel prevented my father's misfortune?
It was I. I knew not that the king meant to honor that foul toad. I thought he wished to honor me. And thus I proposed a fitting tribute, which he then charged me to execute in favor of my enemy.
Yeah.
But Mordecai is...
It's so cool.
Ezra the scribe and priest became
Now I can place, you know, some people in the Bible, like in which time period that they are, because sometimes I'm a little bit confused about that, which I can do research, but watching this movie kind of like made me realize how Ezra was living in the same time with like Esther and like Mordecai, and then he went on, you know, to do that, and also Nehemiah. Like, that's pretty cool.
Nehemiah was appointed governor of Judea by the Persian king. Ezra the scribe and priest became the spiritual leader of the people of Israel and helped them to preserve the divine word of the Bible.
That is so cool. Now when I go back and read my Bible, now I have better understanding of like, this is the one that I watch. It's on Amazon Prime for free with some ads, and the ads were not a lot. This is another adaptation of Queen Esther. They call it One Night with the King.